Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream here, Tactical Itch here, and yeah, welcome to another Friday Faction Wars or Friday Night Fights. I guess I'm taking over a little bit of the Friday tournament streaming. Today we are playing as the Greenskin here, and yeah, I think we are on the new patch. Are we? Are we? I've been so busy with work I didn't even notice that we are on the new patch right now. Give me a second. I think it's one of the Spanish lords. No, no, actually, you know what? Focus on the battle right now, because we're going into a tough fight. Ogres. Ogres, versus Greenskins. This is gonna be rough for the Greenskins, because, okay, let me think. Trolls, stone trolls. And then swamp things. We can, so, yeah, this is gonna be a tough one because of how good those green ogres artillery, the lead belchers, can be to demolish my stuff. It is a rough one. Maybe perhaps if I just bring a great gobble shaman, or should I get a night gobble war boss and then just spam vindictive glare? Might work. Fermented fungi, spite of bad moon, and tormented sword squig, and then get a spirit leech is not gonna be great. I might just need to get some wah stuff going. Right, hold on. A couple of these bad boys, and then there's no point kiting. I guess I can get a Manju Marauders, and then just have these Broken Tusk mobs help me do work. Yeah, it is a rough matchup. And I honestly don't know how to approach this one. I'm rarely on this side of things. Hello, Segos. How are you doing? But yeah, I'm rarely on this end of the matchup. Usually I'm on the ogre side. So I'm actually not quite sure how to approach this. But AP Loonies, I guess. I'll just need an unbreakable core. It's rough. It's rough. Actually, you know what? I'll get the gobble spears instead. 1 second, I think my fan is acting weird. It's really hot today. I'm actually worried for a bit yesterday whether I can keep going with the tournament, but because if it's 35 degrees again, I don't think I can survive the heat in the room with the PC building up heat as well. But I think it's slightly better today. So I'm What is my fan doing? Give me a second. Matchup is pretty 50-50 in your opinion. I used to win 100% in this matchup, but I'm not quite sure about these days. Yeah. I'll take a whole bolt thrower and wait, no, I'm just gonna bum rush, man. Bum rush for the win. Yeah, river troll. No, I don't have enough. I guess I'll just go all in on the wah. And just go Fist of Gorg, here we go. Move that away, move that down. Foot of Gorg, perhaps? No, there's no use. Brain Bursta, maybe? Alright, yeah, Fist of Gorg, here we go. And then we'll get, oh shit. Gaze of Mark, Fist of Gorg, here we go. Right. A little bit more stuff. Can we add something? Oh, shit. My fan died on me. No! How am I gonna survive this? Alright, I think it's just... Oh. The cable? The wire was weird? Sorry. Yeah, so my fan is acting weird. Not sure why. But I don't think I can survive the stream without my fan. So yeah, I was just trying to fiddle with it. Sorry about that. Alright, back to this. Let's just get a couple of spear boys in. At least they can stand and fight a little bit better. Give up on that. And spear boys on the flanks. Let's just get a scroll of shooting in case one of our units buckle and die. Alright, cool. That should be it. Let's go. I don't think this is gonna win, but yeah. Cheap ballista is great if you if I need to deal with if you're concerned of lead belchers. I guess my way of dealing with lead belchers is to just bum rush their front line. I don't know. Don't listen to Siggles, he only lies. I don't know. I think I would trust anyone but myself here on this matchup because I usually play on the ogre side of things, and if it's not on the ogre side, I don't usually like if I'm playing on the green skin side, I don't know how to approach this matchup. But I think for lead belchers, I'm just gonna try to bum rush the lead belchers and ignore everything else. Oh no. My table fan dies. This is bad. Oh no. Okay, so I just have to survive this match without, like, a fan at all. Fuck me. Right, great. That's, great news! Great news! And we're still in the middle of a heat wave. Oh, God! This is not... Oh, okay. We're fighting with a horrible matchup against Race, who is an excellent player, and against the Heat at the same time. Trying not to die from the heat stroke here, but I don't know, man. It's the UK weather has been really rough lately. Oh no. All right. I mean, we have some units. Like the idea is just to like crush the front line with these guys. With the trolls, and if anything jumps in, and if any of the ogre cavalry tries to jump in and wipe out our front line, we'll just have to countercharge with the savage orc barbarian and stuff, while the orc spears will be on the flanks to protect. Okay, the fan is moving, just not as strong as before. I think it's probably gonna die soon, but Alright, anyways, Okay. It's running again. It's bringing in a little bit of airflow. Better than nothing. Alright, cool. We can try and survive this one. Alright. Good thing I actually did a weird thing. I know you guys are probably not in the mood of hearing about weird hot weather rant, but yeah, I did a weird thing. You know, hot water bottles where you can pour hot water in and hug it. Instead of pouring hot water in, I just pour cold water and throw it into the freezer. So I'm just hugging a block of ice right now, without needing without having the ice melting all over the place and getting everything wet. So yeah, I think I will survive this. Just not ideal. Just not an ideal situation. That is. All right. We're ready. We're good to go. And let's go. All right. No lot vouchers. Great. We have a chance. We are also getting Burning Hand. Great. I don't like this, but whatever. Let's see. Ogre Paymaster, so they are doing like a melee attack buff rush as well. Oh, are they doing the... Alright, let's move that way. These are ogre bulls, so okay. And crushers, that is a problem. Why is it not? Alright, cool. We're going in, we're going in. Alright, we can chart some poison and then go and slap that. You fermented fungi these guys in. Alright, go and mock the front line and then this guy. Alright, Ogre Paymaster is done for. I mean, let's just put that in and then time for an here we go, I guess. Alright, let's just reinforce that line over there while our front. Oh, we can do a while then. Oh shit, I didn't realize there's the Gold Fang Man-Eaters coming in. Oh, and the AP Gloonies died without using their thing. Great. Great times, great times. It's pretty much just the trolls holding the front line at this point. Alright, pull back. Can we even survive this? Nope, no. Pull back a bit. Curious where a Rain Burst would help, but we didn't bring it. So that's not ideal at all. Don't try and outrush the ogres, I guess? But yeah, alright, cool. Hack them down. The Gold Fang Man-Eaters are still doing very nicely. That is not ideal. While my Lord is not doing too hot here. I can probably proc another. Here we go. Alright, let's proc another wild then. Almost another here we go, I guess. Let the wild go die down and then we can use it here we go or something. Alright, rampage these guys, keep them in a fight and just keep grinding away. Somehow some of the boys managed to move out of there. Fight of the Bat Moon, I don't think it adds any leadership. I should have done something about my leadership issues, but I don't have any options here, so oof. Ow. Ow. No! No, we're so close to killing this guy. Come on! Just kill the Paymaster. Cut their pay, see if they can still fight without celery. Come on. Come on, I just need like 2 hits onto this guy, but nope, nope, no, 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 that's not happening. Goblins are coming back. But yeah, this is not a close fight at all. I did too many fumbles. Very well played with the bum rushing ogres. I'll blame it on the weather debuff. I literally have no cooling. My brain is overheating right now. Alright, cool. Friday Faction Wool 01 Zagos. GG. GG. Very well played to my opponent there, and I'll have to pull out my spare fan, I guess. Give me a second. Oh shit, this is hot. Okay, I've got a fan running. Sorry about the hassle there, but yeah, I can't survive my stream without the fan. So yeah, that is a necessity there. All right, cool. So the trolls did pretty well. Like they were just sticking around and just keep duking it out. Unfortunately, the bacon cab were not so nicely performing. Maybe I should have just cut some bacon cab and get more trolls or something. Yeah. Orc Spears did alright, and goblins, well, they're goblins. So, but yeah, the buff seems to be helping the trolls do quite well against the enemy ogre bulls and stuff. Unfortunately, though, the healing and also the Goldfang Man-Eater really held the line there and beat down my monsters. And while their swarm of nobblers, especially the Pickback Riders, just overwhelmed my front line there. As my goblins all got burned to crisps, unfortunately. Yeah. Very nicely done by my opponent there. It's round 2. I've delayed long enough, and I should go and approach my next fight. If we are in round 2 yet? No, we're not. What? Hold on. Let me just quickly refresh the tournament page. Well, looks like we still have another matchup going on there, so we're just gonna wait a bit. But at the same time, let me just organize some replay files I just received. Alright. Oh, we have a short replay. We might be able to just cast that before round 2 happens. As Grinch and Seagulls are still duking it out in their game. Cool. Alright, Nurgle versus Empire. Oh no! Empire is gonna be enough for a rough time. Toad Dragon got buffed, I think. Unspeakable Foulness. Let's see. Is it? Replicating range, cooldown. I think... Wait, where's the... Oh. Unspeakable foulness. Yeah, that's the puking attack of the Toad Dragon there. Oh, Grinch was late. You haven't started yet. Oh no. Is Grinch here? All right. Get the games done. Next time, I don't know if Grinch is listening here, but next time you will have to give him a forfeit, cause this is a massive delay. Everyone's waiting. It's not ideal. It's not great for everyone involved in the tourney. Yeah, cause everyone's waiting, and it's not respecting everyone's time. Like, I am free for the whole night, so whatever, but like everyone is just waiting, and instead of actually playing games and duking it out, and yeah, everything else will have to be delayed afterwards, and it's just not great. Not great. So ideally, yeah. I hope you guys are starting soon. If not, then I might just give Grinch a defeat or forfeit for this round. Yeah. Not sure if you guys are still listening, but yeah. Anyways, next up we have, while you guys are trying to sort out your battle between you two, let's go and oh wait, no. This is not versus Seagulls. Why did I write Seagulls? This is versus Race. Give me a second there, let me just rename this replay. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's check out a short battle between Nurgle and Empire here. Skybrand the Exiled going with Nurgle instead of going Khorne. They're going against Drevlet, who is playing as the Empire here with a very missile heavy build, and we even have the Sunmaker going all in on that firepower. Will that work, or will the perseverance of a Nurgle tough it out? We shall see. The tenacity of Nurgle tough it out, we shall see. For the Nurgle army, a line of Pestigors, they do have a little bit of missile resistance, which helps them to just tank out a little bit longer against the Empire missiles, which is a lot of gun lines today. Some Marauders of Nurgle in the front, and also Chaos Warhound's Poison on the far side. There are some Plague Toads of Nurgle there, reinforcing the front line, 2 of them in fact. A single Noxbringer with the corroding missile to soak up enemy ammunition, making them fire less effective. Well, not fire less effectively, and instead reducing their overall damage in the entire battle. And also Tamarkin the Maggot Lord coming in on a Toad Dragon, which is a buffed unit, I think. Yeah, I think they're buffed. This is the buff stat. So yeah, it's we're on 8.1 now. I haven't even. So be said at work. I forgot to check if the update went through. Anyways, Tamarkin the Maggot Lord. With Nurgle's favorite son, Black Cleaver, for additional damage, Feast of the Maggot Lord, pretty standard stuff, and the Nurgle army is rushing, while the Empire army raining fire with the Sunmaker upon the Nurgle lines. However, the Sunmaker also had a little bit of accuracy issue. It's relatively accurate compared to the regular Hellstorm Rocket Battery, but it's still just firing mass missiles and trying to hit something with blind luck. So, we shall see if it's gonna work here, but ooh, the Noxbringer firing in, it's gonna hurt, because they only have 8 waves of ammo in total. If they got hit, two, and a whole volley of those ammo gone. That's like 1/8 of their damage output disappear. Oh wait, no, they may have lost 2 waves of ammo. Oh, this is brutal. Like, a lot of their damage potential is gone. So yeah, that is a. Getting hit by that Noxbringer is very devastating for the Sunmaker there. Because Sunmaker can most likely use up most of his shots before the Nurgle even approach their front line. But right now, a lot of their ammo just got drained by the corrosion effect. Now for the rest of the Empire army here, just a front line of spears backed up by multiple handgunners, including the silver bullets and a hammer of witches there. No known iron sights, unfortunately, but yeah, just going with all in on those Empire gun lines. Gunpowder and a little bit of steel, not a lot of faith though, just Empire Knights leading the army as Marcus Wolfheart and a Bright Wizard supporting. Burning Hand and Fireball. Sunmaker continues to fire, just trying to squeeze out all the damage they can against the enemy infantry, but I don't think the Noxbringer is going to give them that chance. Those corrosion effect is really rough for the Sunmaker, especially it's just firing into like Pestigores. So a lot of that missile damage is mitigated partly by the scattered formation and partly by the Amber Ball comes in. It takes a chunk out of the Noxbringer with the help of the Hammer of Witches. But yeah, a lot of that missile damage from the Sunmaker is just mitigated by the scattered the loose formation and partially by the 35% missile resistance as well. So it's not great. And the Empire Knights, only 2 of them against 4 units of Chaos Warhounds of Poison. It's gonna be rough here, but as you can see, one of the Empire Knights charged one of the Chaos Knights, Chaos Warhounds, but everything else is just swarming the backline now. Now that they're distracted, the backline is completely open, and the Warhounds are gonna feast upon Empire bodies. A little bit of a net from Marcus, pinning down the enemy front line. Handguns firing into the front line as well, but it does not matter. The Warhounds are in position. They are shutting down the Sunmaker, shutting down the handguns. And the Empire Knights, one of them is still just going on a wild goose chase. The other is coming back here to wipe out some Warhounds, but 2 of them have already taken out their target. Promptly gonna move on to a second target of their choice, which without the handguns, Empire will be in a really rough spot. The front line as well, the line of spears is no match for Marauders, Pestigores, and Plague Toads combined. Especially Tamerkin himself has joined the fight on the Plague Dragon and Toad Dragon. Blasting some of those Empire troops with the breath attack as well. And with that, the Empire defenses are completely breached. Nothing much they can do against the Tamerkin, and the Noxbringer doesn't have health but still freely firing away. Oh, there's an engineer, which is great for kiting, but right now he doesn't have the power to turn this battle around, unfortunately. As a Tamerkin it's gonna take him quite a while to shoot down, while all the Empire missiles are just compromised at this point. Even the silver bullets are dragged into melee. We can fast forward this one as yeah, it is gonna be GG here, with Marcus Wolfheart getting caught in melee, not in a position he wants to be in, and everything else, the armored infantry, the armored cavalry is just gonna get chewed down by demons and Pestigores. GG to both players, but unfortunately this very missile heavy Empire, I mean, it would have been good against like monster heavy build that is a slow and blobby, but against Empire, no Nurgle player is gonna go for a blobby monster build. Instead, they will always just try to go and bum rush. And as you can see, the bum rush tactic works. The spears are no match against Nurgle's might. And there are just too many cavalry at the back, too many mobility in the Empire backline for the meager 2 units of Empire Knights to try and deal with. So yeah, unfortunately that is going to be it for the Empire here, and yeah, Sunmaker, unfortunate. Sunmaker is no longer the best artillery in the game. Yeah. It used to be in Warhammer 2, but in Warhammer 3 it's no longer the case now. Which is unfortunate. I really like the Sunmaker, so yeah. Alright, while we are waiting for Grinch and Sigos to finish their game, oh wait, we have round 2, yay! We have round 2, cool. Prime, I need to go and find my opponent now. I'm not sure if they have a lobby. Maybe I should start one. Give me a second. Gorgazon. Alright. Gorgazon. Against demons of chaos. Oh no. I need magic damage. I don't have magic damage. Damn it. Kite? No, that's not gonna work. Shit, I haven't played Greenskin for a while, and this is biting me in the butt. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let me think. Ooh. You know what has that magic damage? The big gun. The big gun has magic damage. We shall see if that's gonna work here. And we can bring a goblin spider shaman. It's gonna be a brutal affair. Vindictive glare, Gawker fix it, and sticky stabbing. Nah. Crown of Commando. Oh. Scroll of. Yeah, let's do Scroll of Leeching, Arcane, do it. Don't even try it. Hopefully my opponent shows up later, but yeah. We'll just have to theory craft a bit. Shaman give Scarbrand abusing broken faction what enough. Wait, Scarbrand, why are you playing Nurgle? So broken, being unlimited healing and all, but no. Nurgle isn't the most OP faction right now. I think like factions are in a pretty good spot. I feel like Grand Cathay is still fairly strong, but yeah. Oh shit, how is the meta feeling these days? I don't feel like I know the position of all the units on the tier list. Nurgle got a buff. Yeah, they did get quite a bit of buff, but I don't think it's like making them broken. But yeah. Like Warriors of Chaos is in a good spot because of all the new stuff to like Norsca and the demons and the respective Chaos factions. Tinge, I'm not sure about Tinge. Corn can be good at like duking out with stuff, but yeah, Lizardman's decent, I reckon. Honestly, I'm not too sure about like the meta these days, because I don't play in much competitive tournaments. I just play faction wars, and yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I know what faction is good against what faction roughly, but what faction is like the top tier faction? Not sure. I can't say for sure. Yeah, demons. Should I go Daka? He's abusing OP Grand Cathay and he's calling me the abuser. I would say, honestly, on OPness scale, I would say Grand Cathay is the worst offender here, not gonna lie. So, yeah, Sigos, I don't think you have a lot of ground to stand on that one. First load up. What if I go? I mean, Shaman can do Fist of Gork, so magic damage, and also Brain Burster and whatnot. But at the same time, they kind of suck against like Spirit Leech and Blue Fire, so I don't know if it's worth doing that. I'll try a Spider and then bring a bunch of air boys and hope for the best, I guess. To go for the classic Daka line. Get some boys to the front line, and not Warlords boys. I need AP Loonies. Get some Orc boys just to hold the front line and don't die too fast, and then Goblins behind. That. And then some mobility. Not the Night Goblin Big Boss, but I need Snagala Gobspit actually. I think the Spider Hatchling and Webbing would be nice. Sting, nah, I don't really need the Sting. Yeah, I don't really need. I just need to summon. Oh, and we're out of money. Great. Right, let me do that. get some DACA and hope for the best. Actually, that's not gonna do well. Just throw in some black orcs, you know what? Yeah, throw in some black orcs, cause why the hell not, right? Yeah, we do that, and then yeah, just let the black orcs hold the line, man. Like, why even care? Alright, let the black orcs hold the line. The AP loonies to just roll through. Yeah, if we have black orcs, we don't need anything else. Yeah, just let the black orcs hold the line. Sneaky stabbing to punch down things and get some arrow boys. Oh, sorry, I forgot about rocklucks. I definitely should bring them because they're good. Yeah, can't be bothered with snack luck because shaman's expensive. Yeah, rocklucks, armored orcs, a couple orc arrow boys, goblins in the front line. Yeah, just bring some stone trolls and then stack the stone trolls onto our black orcs, the blorks, and we're kind of out of money, which is not ideal. Feeling we don't need Scroll of Leeching. Maybe we can squeeze out some extra funds for another. Not enough money. I need. I feel forward. Can we squeeze out some more funds? I mean, I need Crown of Command. Alright, Sneaky Still and just use that to steal recharge. Slow down their magic regeneration. Let the... We've got some careful, we've got some we got some shooting, and then... Yeah. Okay, we've got like 550. What do we even do with this? Yeah, you know what, we'll just get some Orc Boy spears as a back line. Just in case. Black Orcs will hold the line, and then Goblins will do Goblin things, and we got some Stone Trolls, and hope for the best. Yay! Oh, we can't bring Scroll. Nah, just bring Sneaky Stabbing. Alright, cool. Gorko Fixer to slow things down, and we're ready. But yeah, I think today, like in terms of weather, sorry, I'm getting more and more British these days, and just talk about weather in every single one of my conversations. So yeah, the weather seems to be a bit more bearable than the mid of a heatwave stream last time, because the last Friday stream I did was literally 35 degrees. Like not always 55 degrees, but 35 degrees, but more like the peak of the day was 35 degrees. That was hell, I'll tell you that much. And I don't know how I survived that one. I think I threw a liter worth of water into the fridge, and just been drinking that and finished it before I can even finish the stream. So it was that bad. But we survived that one. So I think we can survive today's, since we did manage to get the spare fan working. Main fan died, unfortunate, but at least, yeah, we've got one fan. We've got one fan. It'll do. Alright. There we go, and then we get some bacon cab on the side. Let the archers, arrow boys do the work. Alright, cool, we're done. Ready when our opponent is. Oh, hello everyone! Looks like we have some pretty good viewership today. Welcome everyone for the stream. We're just chilling for Friday. Not really chilling considering the heat wave, but yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, playing greenskins today. Haven't played this faction in a while. Not quite sure about how all the matchup works anymore, but we'll just try our best. Yeah. But yeah, like, recently I've been having my attention occupied by a lot of other games, not gonna lie. Like, Dawn of War 4 is showing the gameplay, like, recaps. Showing, like, a bunch of gameplay videos on their channel, and it looks so good. I really like the Necron as a faction, so like I feel I really feel or heard of like how they would like to hoard wealth and all, and try to reclaim past glory and shit. So I really like their aesthetic as well, like their undead, like cosmic undead vibe to it. So yeah, I can't wait to try out Dawn of War 4 eventually. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. And then we should start. But yeah. Dawn of War 4 looks so good, and I can't wait to play as Necrons. Because, I played Battle Sector on Xbox, but then I only played the base version. I didn't buy any of the DLC. So as a result, I don't get to try out the Necron stuff. And I also bought Gladius, and I think I had the Necrons expansion for that one, but or it includes Necrons anyways, but I just haven't been bothered to play that till now, so yeah. Right, so do we just get a... Oh, I thought they were gonna... Oh. That is not ideal. Pull back, pull back. Alright, I'm not sure who's trying to call me, but I'm a little bit busy right now. Wait. Shit, they brought in a lot of stuff. Don't even try it. Alright, you don't go there. Just go. This guy might... Oh, fuck, he might die, actually. I don't have anything to disrupt the front. Sneaky stabbing. Let's give him that. And then shoot these guys over here. Time for a walk. And try to pin this guy down and send up some of our spear boys. Alright, this guy is still tanking for now. He's like, whatever. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can just punch through with these bad boys. And, go and shut down blazing spoilers. Alright, you pull back because you're not doing too hot hit there. Alright, let the boys do the work right now. Alright, send in some of those guys over. I need to Crown of Command yourself. Alright, let's duke it out. I can't be bothered. I don't think that's a good idea to turn that one on right now, but yeah. Alright, why are you all the way back there? Disappointing. Very disappointing. And what? You guys didn't even knock out their shields! I mean, they did, but they also didn't do that much damage even after knocking off their shield. So that is also very disappointing. Oh god. Alright, spears just push them. Black Orcs, you guys hold the line. And you go and drain that thingy down. Time to wah! Jump over this side. I need you to help. Just blast them with a vindictive glare, I guess. Please no! Please no! Oh no, miscast damage! I was like, please no miscast damage, but no miscast damage. Yep, nope, GG. Alright. I mean, we're still kind of even, I guess. We've got a lot of assets, but we just don't have a good, healthy lord. And oh shit, lord died. No, things are gonna go downhill for us from here. Fuck. All right, kill the Grand Clean one. I also did a really poor job in trying to recover our regrouped assets. So that's not ideal. Alright, we're wiping out some of their stuff. Let's just pull some of our units back and try and stabilize for now. Wait, what are you trying to cast? Oh no. Oh wait, what are you? Oh, okay. Charge that. I mean, they're not charging, but more like fighting that. Beat their ass. What? Oh, what was that spell? I didn't even notice. But yeah, anyways, yeah, we're fighting a downhill battle from here because our lord died, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh fuck, entity heals, damn it. Freaking heals. All right, we still have some very healthy stone trolls. This guy's coming in to try and fight us? Just shoot him, I guess. He's gonna bail. He isn't. Yep, he's bailing. Guard mode. Just keep shooting, man. Let the stone trolls stand by. They can heal while duking it out with everything else. Oh no! Blazing Squealers are still so healthy! Damn it! And I don't have much to like protect my backline to and outshoot them. These stone trolls are done for as well because they just get roasted by those blazing squealers. Damn! I sent the cavalry in there. They didn't do shit. Ah! Yeah, I'm just getting torn apart now. Now that I lost out all my mobility. Yeah, army losses is gonna come in any time. Right, I still have these guys, but that's not gonna matter. The fact that I lost the Lord is sort of putting me in a massive disadvantage that I can't really crawl back from. Everything is just routing, and I mean, the Black Orcs did alright. The Black Orcs did alright. They did their job. Wait. I even did more damage! The heals! The Nurgle heals, damn it! The heals! Oh, no! The heals! The Herald of Nurgle refusing to die. That's just painful, man. Yeah. Like, I can't really do much. Like, every time these, trolls walk in, they're just gonna die a horrible, horrible death. Oh, and oh, Black Orcs getting fit up unit. I mean, I guess it's not too bad, but yeah, these stone trolls are gonna go down soonish as well. And these orc boys came back, but army losses hits and GG. Grand Cafe best faction buff regardless. Give plus 100 to crows and peasant spears. No, no, no more. We don't need more Grand Cathay buffs. If anything, I don't think they nerfed the Grand Cathay enough. Not Grand Cathay, man. But yeah, Stone Trolls did alright, but the Bacon Cap did horribly, horribly. Like, I tried to charge some of them into Blazing Squealers, and they just died, man. What the fuck? But, yeah, Blazing Squealers did so much! Sorry Gods also did really well, but yeah, the Blazing Squealers. Damn, Exalted Pink Horrors. Oh, wait! They're Exalted Pink Horrors! Oh, I thought they're like... I didn't realize they're exalted. I should have known. Because the chromatic abominations were blue horrors. Sour guts are pink horrors. Exalted pink horrors are blazing squealers. That explains why my why my bacon cap died horribly, and didn't do jack shit. Oh, maybe I should have bring a hammer of Gork. And the Burning Chariot did really well too, because it was blasting my ground troops with the vortex fire tornado stuff, and that is a brutal damage. that is very brutal AoE armor piercing damage to my heavy infantry. So like the Blorks, I mean the Blorks did alright, like they held their ground, earned a chevron somehow, despite not doing enough damage to earn back their worth, but yeah. Yeah, they did. They managed. Alright, sorry, I was just replying to some stuff my flatmates are asking, so there's that. Yep. So Goblin Great Shaman did alright, but unfortunately just exposed to too much firepower and died horribly. But yeah, the Nurgle healing coming in clutch and keeping the units alive there. Like, the Great Unclean One died super quick to archers and just melee attacks and shit, but like, the two pink horrors, man, the exalted and non-exalted pink horrors and the burning chariot did so much damage, burning down my goblin great shaman, and with that I'm put in a massive disadvantage in terms of leadership, and only the stone trolls fighting around is not going to be enough to bring this one back. Really well played to my opponent with the firepower of Siege and the tenacity healing of Nurgle combined on the demons of Chaos roster. And we're moving on to the next round, which is I'm fighting Strevlet. What is this faction? I gotta check. Alright, they're going Empire and we're going Greenskins. We might be able to get some good old retro built Brawl. So like just a horde of Green Tide going after. Oh wait, no, they're gonna bring Forest Todbringer, isn't it? That is gonna be annoying. Maybe we'll go retro Greenskins though. We'll see. Hammer, Gork. And maybe a couple bolt throwers in case they have artillery of their own. Green Tide a bit. Yeah, let's just go Orc Boys and go with a Green Tide build. And even mayhaps Orc Big Guns. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling spicy today, so let's bring Grimgore Ironhide. Let's see what happens with our build here. Gisnake, Bloodforge armor to blow things up. Best of the best. No Lord is gonna try and duel Grimgore, so I'm just not gonna bother with that. And Soulseeker. Yeah, he is. Let's just feeling spicy. Let's just go and see what happens. Probably gonna end horribly for me, but who cares? That, and then we can take that one out. Let's just not bring both through. It's not retro enough. Yeah. Oh, this is so dumb. Yeah, let's just do that, and then, like, should I bring Skirmish Cav? Nah, it's not very orky of me if I do that, so we'll just do that. Black Orcs, who needs Black Orcs? Like, who even needs Black Orcs, right? Yeah. No point in doing that. Brain Burst stuff. Here we go, and yeah, just these two is enough. Yeah, let's just go retro Greenskins. And see what happens. I mean, who needs goblins in your army when you have a full army of orcs and try to punch people down, right? Although, I do want to bring a couple trolls. A few units of trolls to quickly bash down the Empire front line. Empire is kind of weak, slightly weak to like a monstrous infantry rush, so that might help. Although maybe we should bring stone trolls instead of regular trolls. Yeah, stone trolls, 3 of them, and then we are out of money. Let's just go. Fuck it, let's go. Fuck it, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Now we wait. Okay, my decision to grab a massive ice block and just hug it is paying off. I'm feeling comfy now in the heat, so it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Yeah. I think we can survive the heat today. We should be fine. But yeah, let's see if our opponent is ready. They might still be just picking units. So yeah. We'll just chill and wait for them to go. Alrighty. Looks like we're loading in. And we're just gonna hope for the best here, because we're going Grimgore. I'm not having a lot of high expectations here. Like, I mean, Grimgore is cool and all, but at the same time, in any meta, he has never been that good. So, we just have to hope for the best, and just genuinely hope that our Orky Rush is gonna bring us victory today. At the same time, there might be a burning head coming our way, so that might be a problem. A couple anti-large infantry, orc biggins, and anti-large cav. We're just going in all in on the rushing, and hope for the best. Grimgore will be leading the charge. We're big and hard. Yeah, that sounds wrong. But yeah, ready to my opponent, and good luck, have fun. Alright, looks like my opponent is ready. We should be ready as well. And we go. Oh, they're trying to rush me, huh? Huh. Let's see who outwows who. I mean, I have the power of WoW on my side, but at the same time, they have a lot of halberdiers, the backbone of state troops. Of all state troops. Oh boy. It is. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It is Searing Doom and Final Transmutation Slam. Yep, that is going to be a problem there. Searing Doom is really good against cavalry, so, and also infantry blobs. Any blobs, really. And he can even do decent damage against monsters, so yeah, this is gonna be rough. Right. They don't have Plague of Rust, so at the very least, I guess, I don't have to worry about, like, Great Swords getting crumped by... I don't have to worry about, Stone Trolls getting shot to death by, everything behind them. Alright, Orc Shaman coming in. Here we go. Alright, I don't feel like I'm getting enough of the buffs on that side, but whatever. Let's just do that. And then Bloodforge armor this thing. Explode everything. Try and break through and see what happens. Like, the idea is just try to break through to the front and then get to the back line, shut down the archers. Oh shit, I should have tried and use... Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That is not good. That is not good at all. Alright, we can get the cavalry through and get to the back line then. The final transmutations coming in is not great. Wow time. It's wow time, everyone. Time to wah. Alright, go ahead and run down those huntsmen on that side. Everything else, wrap over it and help out against the great swords and whatnot. Grimgore come back and maybe duke out this warrior priest. Go ahead and hold back those great swords on the other side. You guys just keep disrupting those huntsmen. Oh wait, no, you're not disrupting the huntsmen enough there. Go ahead and charge those guys. Come over here and help. Get Snick. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Can we do another? Here we go. Here we go. Oh god. Alright, we got those archers done full. Go ahead and clean up with mobility now. Big guns can hold on for a little longer, but the problem is our ground force isn't doing too hot here. Like our main infantry lines and all aren't doing too hot. Actually, you know what? You can come over and do some brain bursters and stuff. Just blow up those spears and whatnot. Sigma Sons are gonna fight to their death, so well, we let them do that. Alright, go and chop him up while we try and clean up some great swords. Alright, you guys come over and help out and clean up more great swords. Grimgore, go and explode. Yeah, chop him up! Grimgore, you can chop them all up. You can do this, Grimgore. I believe in you. Oh shit, how about it is? That's the problem. We can only keep charging them, honestly. Yeah, Grimgore's gonna go die to, like... Grimgore's gonna die to Final Transmutation. I can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Just trying to squeeze out all his value before he goes down, I guess. Alright, he can still fight. We'll just keep him around. Let the caster chase down everything. Go and slam these guys in the back. Alright, these guys have been just chilling at the back to heal up, so we can bring them back in to help, I guess. Psycho charging time, baby! We still have some orc boys nearby, and some of you guys came back. Oh! Why are you here? Gelt! You're not supposed to come over here! Alright, surround him, and now... Just pin him in there. Grimgor will be just chilling inside Bloodforged armor, please. Oh, fuck. That's a bait! That's a bait! Ow! Ow! That hurts! Alright, just keep everyone inside here now. Alright, you know what? He's gonna go down anyways. I'm not gonna have any more magic. Let's just, here we go, Gelt, and bring him down. Alright. Grimgor can just chill in there. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Alright, let's bring back our units, pull them back, and just beat the shit out of Gelt if possible. Alright, Gelt is down! Oh, shit. Alright, Grimgor is chilling. He's having a good time. Duking it out. Fighting a good fight, like Grimgor always does. And another explosion. You should run them down. You know what? Alright, Gelt goes down! Don't. Oh shit! They're still. Oh, all right. We have brain burst out. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Let's just brain burst them all. That's fine. That's fine. We just brain burst them bit by bit. Or right? No. Just run them down, I guess. Bring back some units. Let them fight. Infantry. Yeah, we're not taking them on head on. Like, it's not gonna work like that. But what we do have is Grimgor. Grimgor will save the day. All right, let's just clean up everything on the side. Yeah, Grimgor will save the day. That's what's gonna happen. And we're just gonna bully these halberdiers on the side there by cycle charging them to death. Oh shit, there's a little bit. We can brain burst at them. Grimgor, go ahead and fight him. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight him, Grimgor. Can we brain burst at them to death? We can probably do that, yeah. Alright, yep, they're out it. Cool. We can just charge up another brain burst for these guys in the front later. Grimgor! Still fighting on strong! Grimgor! Grimgor, my man! Grimgor! Base orc built, not a single gobble inside, indeed. And Grimgor is just still thriving. Grimgor! I can't use this ability though. Like, your Nyx doesn't work. Not on normal units. Grimgor! My man! Grimgor just holding on till the end like the true chat he is. Oh man! Grimgor did it. Grimgor got some good value for once. 1,400 gold. Like, I mean, it's not earning back his value, but it's way better than my expectations, honestly. I would doubt if he can even get like 1,000 in terms of damage value. He got 161 kills with the Bloodforged armor. That is very good as well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what he's doing so far. Yeah. Like, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Like, the Stone Trolls did their job. Like, kind of just held on and just keep duking it out with the Empire troops, and the Empire is went for a very gutsy build as well, just mass great swords and halberdiers. But unfortunately, great swords sucks. They absolutely sucks ass. So yeah, like they can beat orc boys just fine, but once there's stone trolls in the mix, they just get crushed by the AP damage, man. But yeah, Grimgor did it. Grimgor worked out, and the big guns as well. They can, like, they are anti-large, yeah, but at the same time, they're still very good fighters, good stats, and some decent-ish armor. Not the best armor in the world, but then again, you don't expect them. Like, you're an orc. You're not gonna be protected too much by armor, so. Yeah, the armor doesn't really matter, since everything is just armor piercing here anyway, so it's fine. But they have decent weapon strength and decent melee stats leadership, so they can hold on even in like a melee fight, especially if it's just against halberdiers. So they did well. And we got the mobility. We need to just cycle charge things to death, so I do think that my build is a little bit more balanced, so that might have given me the edge in this specific battle. So yeah, we managed to win this one. That is pretty good news. So we don't have to go for a straight 4 defeats till the end. That is good. But yeah, Grimgor smashing the warrior priest. Grimgor, I believed in you. I mean, not that much believe, but still, I believed in you doing okay. All right, and he did well. Like, not only just okay, but also did well and actually smashing those warrior priests. And yeah. And I guess I feel like the diving in Balthasar Gelt is a massive mistake because I managed to trap down like like my Bacon Calf took a couple of Searing Dooms, but as a result I managed to trap down Gelt and just slap him down with Here We Go. Just maximizing hit chance with that plus 40 attack buff, man. Like I don't care. I just want Grimgore. I just want Grimgore fighting a mix and want Gelt dead. And Gelt did die, so yeah, that worked out for me. For sure. That was pretty good. Yep. Overall, pretty good game, and GG to my opponent. Like, I went for a retro build, that my opponent also went for a very gutsy retro build. I mean, there's the Grundle's Defenders, but let's face it, that's pretty much just a spear when there's no artillery on the field, so yeah, it's just a better spear, so yeah. GG. Gelt did a lot of damage, but Grimgore persevered! Oh, Grimgore survived! Yeah, anyways, enough for me hyping, fanboying about Grimgore. I'm gonna go and check the brackets and see if we're moving on to round 3, 4 yet? Oh yeah, we are in round 4 now. Oh, Sigos! No! No! Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Yeah, Sigos is a great player. I am not at all confident about this, but we shall see. Is it? Wait, hold on. Do we have Troll Run? I forgot. Yes, there's Troll Run. Yeah, cool. Yep, that is our map for today. Troll Run. Alright, cool. That's the last map, and I'm just gonna go and find Siggles. He should be in my DM somewhere. There we go. There we go. Against Grand Cafe. This is gonna be rough, because Grand Cafe... I don't know how to beat this. Oh no, not Grand Cafe. This is gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough. Alright, anyways, need to figure out how to play this. It's rough because wait, did I limit Mangler Squigs, and if I did, how many did I limit them to? No limits on Manglers. Maybe I can try bringing Mangler Squigs for once. Just bring a couple of these guys and throw them in throw them into the mix. For a little bit of disruption and all. Ruglocks, as per usual. Pretty standard. Pretty standard stuff. Should I just bring Savage Orcs and see and hope for the best? And then a lot of Bacon Cav, just bring a shit ton of armor piercing. And I'm running out of money. Right. Take out Ruglocks, no point. Oh. Grimgore and Grimgore again? This time there's no direct damage from... Oh wait, no, there's Final Transmutation. Fuck it, Grimgore. We go with Grimgore. Yeah, let's do that, and then... Stand your ground. Gisnik. He's a little bit more expensive this time round. We need some Mangler Squigs just to see if we can use them to disrupt. A lot of Bacon Cav. And then... a regular Orc Shaman with Brain Burster doesn't do. Maybe I can try Headbutt. Wait, no. Yeah, that's fuck all armor piercing. So that's pointless as well. Gears of Morg, maybe? Well, Gears of Morg, no Brain Burst. Brain Burster, I'll bring Brain Burster. Fizz of Gork, and then spam spells. Yeah, just a lot of Bacon Calf, a couple of Mangler Squigs, and maybe that's too many Bacon Calves. Cut some of these. Yeah, we are bringing Grimgore again, because why the fuck not? But at the same time, I'm worried their Cathay Air Force is just gonna bomb the shit out of us. Or Psycho Charge the shit out of us, but can't really do much about it, unfortunately. It is what it is. And, Spring 1... Maybe this time I'll try the Combined Arms Tactics, man. Combined Arm Tactics, Gorbet Ironclaw? No, he doesn't... Nah, I'm just gonna bring Grimgore, fuck it. Grimgore for the win. Get back here. I don't think Gisnik would be all too useful here, so wait. In case we need to fight a big monster or something. Yeah. Try and bet if, and we're just gonna take a bet and see if, the Mangler Squig's gonna do any work here. Yeah. Not very hopeful, but we shall see. With a bit of Brain Burster in toll, even. Take off Evasion, and then we can bring a couple of nasty Skulkers and see if we can sneak up on my opponent. Maybe not, honestly, but we shall see. Damn it, I just need a little bit more gold. Yeah, let's bring that. Alright, let's go. Probably gonna end horribly for this one, but yeah, I don't know. Probably gonna end horribly, but it is what it is. We're just kind of rolling with a little bit of vibes today. Not too fussed about meta, as per usual. Alright, Troran, we're gonna just put the Skulkers on the far side and try to sneak onto their back line. Our front line will just try to deploy behind trees and stuff. Wait, hold on. Bacon Calf. Alright, just hope our Mangler Squig can make it to the front line. Hope for the best. Looks like my opponent is ready, and good luck, have fun to my opponent. Oh shit, I need to group them up a bit. Give me a second. Alright, let's go. Oh no! They're going. Oh no, not the Sky Lantern, the bane of my ground force. I literally got no air force to deal with that. Right, I'll just have to sit my characters inside the tree line and see what happens. We don't have any missiles on, we don't care about like their crowmen. Unless the crowmen decide to recharge us, and then that might be a problem. But yeah. We just have to hide in the trees and let the Sky Lantern do all the poking. Alright, they probably wouldn't see my skulkers. Salvage dogs are dying, but I mean, I can't really do much against the explosions anyway, so. No, please don't come over. Oh no! That is not ideal. Already stuff is getting wrecked all over the place on that side. And Grimgore is not fast enough to catch up. Mobility all the way on the other side. That's not helpful at all. It's kind of just feeding things to die. That is very much on me. We're getting a horrible engagement. And already, oh shit, already behind massively on balance of power. They also have a lot better in terms of mobility, I guess. You snake! Oof. Wait, what? Why was there awakening of what? Oh. Did they get the? Oh, they spot my skulkers as well. Alright, that is rip. Okay, I think we're gonna lose this one, but we're just gonna try and fight it out. Whatever. Guess Nick even didn't do that much. Damn. We need to pick off the crowman first. That's the priority here. Alright. Go ahead and fight that while you guys pile next to him. Try to lock him down, and Grimgore will try to come over and help out. I don't know. Finally, what? Alright, lock him down. Grimgor is not killing this lord fast enough. Damn it. I'm disappointed in you, Grimgor. You need to work harder. Sneaky Skulkers, and I forgot about them. Grimgor? The heck? I even have Gisnik on you. Damn, Grimgor, you need to work harder. Damn. Alright, this is, right. This is not ideal. This is not ideal. The fact that Grimgor is on foot really hurts, man. And he's not like Bachiva having the, like, teleporting moves. And he is just getting ignored, just like always. Very wise move with the Mobility Lord. Just don't take it out on our boy Grimgor, but he's not doing anything! He is not doing anything. He can't even catch up to his opponents. He's just getting ignored. No! Alright, no! Grimgor, he's so healthy and he's just gonna get routed because army losses. Nah, he's not routed, he's just got bored. Like, if nobody's fighting with him, he doesn't want to fight, so he's just not fighting. Army losses, there's some army losses. Yep, rip. I don't think that's a valiant defeat, that's more like a pretty horrible defeat. Alright, this is, Sigos. Getting outmaneuvered every step. Although, to be honest, I did make a major mistake, which really put myself in the back foot early game. Which is leaving my left flank quite exposed to the Celestial General jumping in. Oh, Claw Speaker, I forgot Claw Speaker has live magic. That is a problem of me. Instant box. I probably should have boxed up a little bit better. You win some, you lose some for sure. But yeah, the major problem with me is I lost my left flank horribly. That is my big problem. The right flank, you can see the Bacon Cap did alright. But the left flank did not, because they got charged, they got pinned down by the crowmen, and I didn't have an effective way to support them at all. And yeah, I mean the Mangler Squigs didn't do that much, honestly. But yeah, the major problem for me on this game is not Grimgor, it's me fucking up the micro of my left flank, just kind of leaving them exposed and to the mercy of the Celestial General and the crowmen. And they just got quickly terrified by the moon. Shit, I forgot the moon bird's name. What's it called? I forgot. But yeah. After that they were just kind of left to their devices and got routed away. That was on me. That was not on Grimgor, to be very fair. Yeah. Good game to our opponent. Sigol is always a very solid player. I didn't even realize those were Tiger Claw Warriors. Iron Claw Tiger Warriors. Damn. Okay, that explains why they're very solid. But yeah. I don't think that was the main problem of the match here. It's really the fact that I lost a good chunk of my bacon cav and Grimgor wasn't able to catch up to the fights and get into the scraps he won. Like, I was able to get some good value previously against Warrior Priest because they're Warrior Priest on foot, so Grimgor can catch up. But once he is facing up anything with a mount, they just walks or flies away. So yeah, Grimgor struggled. GG to opponent there. I was basically ignoring the Sky Lantern entirely. Not that I have anything, I can do anything about it. So I just have to let them run away. But yeah, GG. That is it for this one. And I think that's all 4 rounds of our battles. We're gonna move into a replay section afterwards. Although, let me just go and announce the winner of the 21st. Give me a second. Oh, and I need to reorganize some of the replay files, so give me a second as well for that. All right, we have some replays today. We have quite a few, so yeah, sit tight, and we're gonna see some fun multiplayer action. But before that, let me just do a winner announcement. Alright, replay time. We watched the Nurgle versus Empire battle, and unfortunately the missiles got run down by all the Nurgle units. So now we're going next to... That's a lot of Dawi missiles as well. Yeah, let's just start right off. King Arthur's Dawi with a line of explosive miners, 2 hammers, including the Peak Gate Guard. You don't see that every day. There's also the Brotherhood of Grimnir, Regiment of Renown, Doom Seekers, the Seekers of Doom. Wait, sorry. Yeah, and then the Goblin Heroes. Yeah, they're Seekers of Doom. Okay, so. Yeah, a lot of missiles, quite expensive as well, especially there are a couple Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes in the middle there, and some very expensive infantry as well. Dwarf Warriors at the back for some extra bodies as well, and Grim Iron Fist, the Slayer King, leading the army. Again, you don't see that every day. It's a nice sight to see niche Dwarf Lords being brought to the battlefield, and more importantly, I think he doesn't have magic damage. Oh no. So that means he might struggle a bit against the physical resistance of the demons, but we shall see. Maybe his Slayer King status, all that insane weapon damage might help him overcome any kind of physical resistance. So on the other side for the demons, we have a line of Nurglings, a ton of health flayers. So a lot of armor piercing, but very light squishy chariot. Like they got assembled from IKEA toolkits. Just gonna get crumbled as soon as anything with anti-large touches them. Burning Chariot of Tinge. An interesting choice once again because the Exalted Chariots riding it has this burning vortex and can okay, we can't see that effect here, but it can definitely rip through a bunch of armored infantry and do insane damage. Some rod flies for their armor-piercing potential to disrupt enemy armored infantry. I like the armored missiles probably brought in, like these Iron Drakes. Or they can go and disrupt like some stuff like Rangers or Quarrelers. That works too. Anyways, the Hellforged Bellowers already opening fire, but getting counter-fired by the Iron Drakes as a shame to call it an artillery. It get outranged by enemy handheld missiles. Got them. So yeah, 170 missiles range from the Iron Drake Trollhammer torpedoes actually outranges the 160 of Hellforged Bellowers. And they're getting counterfired pretty hard there as the Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes does have anti-large bonus in their missiles. Let's see, do we have anything else? No, just Nurglings and some Blazing Squillers once again on the battlefield. So yeah, it looks like wait, who's the Demons player? Let me check. Looks like Prime is really taking a liking today for a Burning Chariot and those Blazing Squealers. Leading the army is an Exalted Lord of Change. with Searing Doom and Final Transmutation. Pretty standard stuff, I would say. And yeah, I think that's most of every army build. So let's get a battle started. Immediately, Rothflies are flying in, and they're probably just gonna try and dive bomb some stuff. No, they're not diving in. Yep, they're diving in. They're trying to go in after the Trollhammers and try to shut them down so the Hellforge Bellowers can stay at the back. Ooh, but the Rothflies, they fly right into those Goblin Hewer range and getting hewed. I don't even know what does hew means, but I mean, I guess they're just getting cut to death, I guess. But either way, the one Rothfly down from the Goblin Hewers. The Miners with blasting charges didn't get to shoot at all because they got disrupted. Flares charges in and absolutely ran them down. Hammers are being forced to rush forward and reinforce the front line. These Miners are also on the verge of breaking. Goblin Hewers, though, they need a good chance to just really snipe out important targets. But they don't really have a lot of important targets right now. Otherwise, the important targets are just too speedy. And they can't get a good shot onto... Oh, well, some of them managed to turn around and get some point-blank fire onto the Exalted Lord of Change. But most of the Team's Barrier blocked all the damage, and he is still doing just fine. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But yeah, now they're going after the Rothflies, who have a lot... who are going to have a lot harder time to dodge the shots there. But they're, once again, still too mobile for those Hewers to actually hit anything. PK Guard saturating in, and they do have magic damage. Their hammers, I guess, have runes marked onto them, perhaps? Do they? They do magic damage. I guess maybe their hammers have, like, magical runes marked onto them, giving them the extra damage against demons, but doesn't matter. They should be able to just slam down those demons just fine. The problem is the missiles coming in, especially the Burning Chariot. Oh, whoa! The Burning Chariot getting lit up by those Goblin Hewer and some Iron Drake Trollhammer torpedoes, and it's going down before he could have used up all its ammo. Got some good damage, but not even close to earning back its worth. Now these Hewers have used up all their ammo and random stuff. The second Rothflies are also down, so the Hewer crew is out of ammo. But before being a Goblin Hewer crew, they're also Slayers, so they just pull out their axes and now duke it out with the Exalted Lord of Change. Final Transmutation into this blob, draining down a lot of high value targets, multiple Trollhammer torpedoes, and the Goblin Hewer crew, and Grim Iron Fist as well. But yeah, and Grim will be fine. A lot of them just mitigate a good chunk of their damage, being a Dowie and all. So with the spell resistance, there's still one Hell Flare roaming the battlefield, unstoppable right now, as there's not a whole lot of anti-large firepower to really cut them down. And Grim is chilling in the middle of a bunch of Nurglings, but there's a tier 3 coin ability blasting these PK guys, but not doing a whole lot of damage. I guess the armor tanked a good chunk of that. Damn, they held on. Probably some other ability would have done better. I don't know. But yeah, the tier 3 corner ability didn't really do much here. Searing Doom doing some nice damage. Searing Doom would have probably been a better pick, honestly, against the PK Guard. Doing some nice chip damage against the Hammers and the Dwarf Warriors, while the Exalted Lord of Change comes in and terrifies some Dowie unit away. These Hammers don't have immune psychology despite being an elite infantry of the Dowie, which doesn't really make sense, but either ways, they held on. While the Slayers are getting dragged around by the Exalted Lord of Change. So that is not ideal for them. But wait, there's still some Hewer ammo left. And the Trollhammer torpedoes are still able to fire in. And chipping down that Hellforge Bellowers. Although these Hewers, they need to get back onto some kind of artillery and start firing again. They need to use up their Hewer ammo, man. Oh, Iron Drake's on the far side firing in, but the Searing Doom might just finish them off. Yeah, they might just rout from that. Down to the last few models left. Hewer crew, go back to your Hewers and hew your opponents. Come on. You got the ammo. Don't just waste your lives in melee. Use up your ammo before you go down, man. But yeah. And Grim Iron Fist, just like Grimgore, just can't really catch up to his target. Can't really catch up to his quarry because being a Footlord is just not great this day and age. Struggle to catching up with target and all that. Miners finally come back and start using explosive charges while PK Guard slapping down the Blazing Squillers. Well, they do have replenishing ammo ability and arcane mirth to get more power recharge, but unlike your usual, ooh, is it another tier 3 coin ability? No, that's a enlarged Searing Doom. A lot of wasted damage potential there. I feel like just if you're just hitting one unit, using a regular Searing Doom is definitely a better pick, just concentrating the damage instead of wasting extra winds of magic, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, over here, looks like the Exalted Lord of Change is getting tangled upon Slayers and Grim himself, not taking a lot of damage. Oh wait, no, he's getting chopped up by Grim for sure. I don't think Red Ruin, Axe of Drago is on though. Grim Iron Fist doesn't have Red Ruin, but he does have Axe of Drago, and that still buffs up quite a bit of his weapon damage. Searing Doom onto a concentrated blob, and it should do some decent damage to the Dwarf Warriors, but the main problem is Grim himself. Oh, and the PK Guard is cleaning up those Blazing Squillers. The Blazing Squillers doesn't have the explosive on death, like the Sour Guts, so they can't really do much against the PK Guard. Well, if it was the Sour Guts, it could have just devastated those poor PK Guard unit. And yeah, looks like Dawi have the upper hand here, and that is going to be victory for the Dawi. Saddest Sword of Coin ever. Yeah, unfortunately, Sword of Coin is just not, like, it needs a very big blob and yeah, a very exposed blob to work. It wasn't that. There wasn't such a blob. A final defiance cry of Searing Doom, but that is not gonna matter here. And yeah, victory belongs to the Dawi. Yeah, the Dawi did well. The Dawi did well. The PK Guard and the Hammers all just slapped up, just smashed those demons. The Doom Seekers didn't do much though. That was unfortunate. But Trollhammer Torpedo, one of them did really well. Managed to hang around and did some good damage. The other not so much. I guess they missed most of their shots. Hewers also did some really good damage both at range and in melee. We saw that Hewer crew staying around till the late game, just hacking down, dragging down that Exalted Lord of Change. And yeah, and Grim struggled to catch up with his target, so not doing a whole lot. Mostly it's the missiles and the hammers carrying the day. GG. Watching demons fight against Dawi is like the world turned upside down. The former seemed like desperate underdogs fighting against the unstoppable and ruthless forces of annihilation. Dawi and their firepower can be quite strong, and I do agree with that. And the demons is just kind of have to walk into that and die. Normally in the actual lore, oh, I didn't really check the damage value, but I don't really think that matters too much here, I don't think. But yeah. But yeah, the demons struggled. Demons struggled to make this work. Like, look at those rod flies dying so fast. They just got melted by the hewers, man. More accurate would be 20,000 demons versus 200 dwarves. Yeah, that sounds about right. In an underground, like, Dwarf Keep, too. You feel like that would make it balanced? Oh, wow. That would be balanced for sure. Depends on the dwarves, I guess. It depends on the dwarves. I think some, like, if there's a go trick in there, it's gonna, you know the dwarves are gonna win that. The power of plot armor. Like, if there's a go trick in there, the dwarves will still win this. Regardless. I mean, granted, go trick will be the only thing left in the end. Like, there will be no dwarves, no demons. Sorry, let me just fix something first. Sorry. Yeah, there will be no dwarves, no demons, just go trick. I mean, go trick being the only thing left on the battlefield. But still, he is a dwarf, so the dwarves still win that. But yes, it is not a fair fight. Anyways, for the armies here, we have Tomb Kings from Gringe versus Nurgle from Scarbrand. Let's have a look at the army builds where the Tomb Kings are boxing, and they're boxing hard. Going with a skeleton warrior front line and then a circle of skeleton spears with the Chosen of the Gods and Eyes of the Desert in the center. providing some pretty devastating firepower from the long range. Skeleton horse archers, 4 of them to kite the Nurgle army. Sorry, and what else? We have the 2 big single entities on the far side, Setrat the Imperishable and the Sphinx of Uzkev, ready to reinforce the center when it need be. Now, on the other side of the battlefield, we are seeing a bunch of Nurgle forces, a very rushy front line of Forsaken, backed up by Plague Toads of Nurgle's second line. Someone please explain to me how can childlike dwarves who are no larger than a 10-year-old defeat demons? Do you see how blocky their builds are? They are like 3 10-year-olds in width and mass. So like, I don't think that is a problem at all. For that's a lot of muscle mass. So like short and sturdy. It's fine. They are very they might be short, but they have a density of a brick. So they're gonna hit hard regardless. With their tiny arms and legs. Hey, that's a grudging. You're going into the book right there. But yeah, frontline Forsaken, second line Plague Toads. We have the Great Unclean One and Uncle Franco. Sorry, not Uncle Franco. That is a regiment of renowned unclean one. Sorry, Billis Thundergrove, who farts, or was it puke? Yeah, farts. In combat, suffocating violent wind. 20 reload skill reduction, 1 more vigor accumulation, and 1% more vigor accumulation, and 10 melee attack debuff. Quite some nice debuff. Not so nice for the Tomb Kings. And let's see. I don't know how the skeletons will be affected by farting, but whatever. as long as it works, I guess. Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle with Fleshy Abundance and Stream of Corruption. 1 for healing, 1 for clearing blobs, and Tamerkin the Maggot Lord coming in with the Black Cleaver to hunt down single entities, and Feast of the Maggot Lord to self-revive, I guess. He has a new contact effect too on his melee attack. Oh, hey, I forgot about that. The Corroded Armor, minus 30 armor, will spread to enemies within range meters of affected units. Damn! That is pretty dang good. I mean, not that useful against like Tomb Kings, but you can try and stack it with other stuff, I guess. Oh shit, sorry. Stack it with like you can stack it with like a Soul Blight. Overcast yes. Stack it with a Soul Blight with also has 30 armor debuff, and that's a minus 60 armor debuff. But I don't know what you can use to like benefit with it. Stream of Corruption is 100%, is high armor piercing, so it doesn't matter. Blight Boil, I guess that might help, and also just general Plague Bearers smashing things up. But like, if you're stacking it with a Soul Blight, you need to maximize damage while the Soul Blight was active. So, like, there's no big non-armor piercing damage burst from Nurgle. Death's Head is armor piercing, so that's not very valuable. Throwing axes from the Horsemen are also armor piercing, so that's not very useful either. And yeah, I just don't know how the armor debuff works for Nurgle, because the good damage dealing stuff are all armor piercing, and the non-armor piercing stuff doesn't do good damage anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Like, all right, cool. Armies are gonna move towards each other as battle begins, and we're just gonna wait and see as Tomb Kings are gonna do some kiting for sure. Just moving up their skeleton horse archers and gonna start raining down long-range fire in an explosion attack. But like, Nurgle doesn't have explosion. Oh, very powerful because loss of vigor, if I remember correctly, and the explosion attack. Oh yeah, that is for sure. The loss of vigor can be really good now that we know how much vigor does. And I think there are more stuff from Nurgle that lowers vigor. I think was it Epidemius that lowers vigor with his debuffs? I don't quite remember. But yeah, anyways, don't tease us with Uncle Franco. There's no Uncle Franco here, unfortunately. But yeah, I was mistaken their names. It's a Bilious Thundergrove. Anyways, you can see the Plague Toads are getting chipped down by the skeleton horse archers, and The Forsaken of Nurgle is trying to push hard and screen, but doesn't matter. Those Skeleton Horse Archers have quite a bit of range, and it's just chipping down those Plague Toads. Plague Toads might want to just pull back a bit and let the Forsaken screen out a little bit more. While on the far side, the Chosen of the Gods should have just shot at the Billis Thundergrove, man. Oh wait, no, never mind. They're absolutely blowing up those Forsaken. Although some Horse Archers get caught for a bit there, and taking quite a bit of damage in the process. They're pulling back through their own troops now. The first layer of skeleton warriors will start making contact. Over here, oh no, the Horse Archers forgot to pull back. Forsaken managed to caught up and immediately shred through a good chunk of their HP. Now the skeleton in front line is going to get smashed up by Forsaken and Plague Toads combined. They're taking a lot of damage while buying more time for the missile units at the back there. Even the Eyes of the Desert are moving up and trying to get some damage, poke damage in. The Chosen of the Gods absolutely smashing the enemy front line, but they only have so many unit models and they can only do so much right now. Eyes of the Desert pushing through though, and driving back those Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle with the Venom Laser. However, the Forsaken at the back is now wrapping around and getting in touch with the Skeleton Spears and are shredding through them as well. Eyes of the Desert blasting the Billis Thundergrove. But here comes the double single entity smashing straight in, while the double cats of the Tomb Kings are being left or either forgotten on the far side. Not really in place to reinforce the front line there, allowing those double big single entity, gigantic single entities, pushing straight through Skeleton Spears, getting smashed up pretty badly by those Nurgle single entities there, while the double kitty cats are still quite a while before they make contact with their enemies. Horse Archers are kiting, and same goes for the Chosen of the Gods and the Eyes of the Desert as well. Trying to get into position and start firing once more. A little bit of healing here. Is that a Fleshy Abundance? Yeah, Fleshy Abundance upgraded version. Keeping units alive here with that Nurgle heal. While the double kitty cats... Wait, why did you pull back? Go in and fight! You need to fight! Stop staying at the back there and not doing jack shit. Your missiles are getting compromised. You need to do something with your lord. Come on, man. Alright. Here comes the Sphinx of Uskef. Trying to smash up Billis Thundergrove. But Cetra, what a shame on you. You're supposed to be the best guy on the whole fucking battlefield, but you're just staying back, not doing jack shit, man. Letting the Sphinx of Uskef getting destroyed. Here comes Cetra, though, and not doing anything. Damn it. The last player of Cetra is giving a blinded effect, so making Billis Thundergrove a little bit more susceptible to damage and also a little bit weaker in melee. Well, at the back there, someone Ushapti is trying to pin down those Forsaken and do a little bit more damage, while the Chosen of the Gods still struggles to find a good angle to fire. They need to start firing, man. They need to start firing. Cetra is cycle charging, trying to get some good shots in and beat up the Great Unclean One and the Billis Thundergrove. But the Tomb Kings, time is not on the Tomb Kings side because their infantry is slowly running out. The Forsaken is slapping everything down. Although the Osirian's incantation of vengeance from the Sphinx of from Cetra is draining down the Forsaken, so that is helping a bit to stabilize their front line. But they are running low on skeletons. That is a problem for sure. Summon skeleton. That was a summon Ushapti that goes down. While the Chosen of the Gods continues trying to pull back. Alright, yeah, wait, why are you all the way on the other side? Sphinx of the Uskef. Anyways, Cetra is being forced to deal with a Tamerkin and a Great Unclean One. He does not want to do that, so he's pulling back, lighting the skeleton screen, while the Sphinx of Uskef goes after the Billis Thundergrove, who is quite far from his own troop support, so that is going to be a problem there. As he will really struggle one-on-one against a Sphinx of Uskef. He does not have that anti-large damage, but he does have really good melee stats, including high weapon armor-piercing damage. So he is doing some good damage back against the Sphinx of Uskef, but here comes the Venom Laser. They just, they have their eyes on. Shoot the Billis Thundergrove, man. Anyways, he is running low in health. The Kundality is trying to heal it up, but it is not going to be, not going to be enough there. One, Sphinx of Uskef has fire damage, cutting that healing by half, and two, he's just way too low. A few more hits, it just slays him, just laying him on the spot. Wait, where's Cetra? Wait, I didn't even see Cetra. Wait, where's Cetra? Oh, what? Oh, Cetra's all the way over here, routing like Forsakens and stuff. But yeah, with Billy's Thundergruff down, and the Forsaken is also slowly running out as well. Tamarkin alone and a tattered Great Unclean One is not going to be enough to win this game. Especially, this is a Great Unclean One, so he doesn't have that Mortis engine effect like a Great Unclean One, an Exalted Great Unclean One. So, yeah. He doesn't have the ability to clear out all these skeletons. Nurgle doesn't have that anymore. Maybe Stream of Corruption can help, but that's going to take away magic from healing. From using Fleshy Abundance. So that's not going to matter. And that is going to be GG here with a Tomb King's victory. GG. Yeah, mostly the damage were done by like these missiles. And Nurgle, the Forsaken frontline rush was pretty good, but unfortunately, just separating Billy's Thundergruff and the Great Unclean One and Tamarkin's that often means that they were just not able to focus down the big single entities. And there's just no mobile assets to compromise the Chosen of the Gods or Eyes of the Desert here. Not like because the armor-piercing mobility all went into the frontal attack, trying to crush through the Tomb King's infantry. So unfortunately, the Forsaken did try to do most of the work here, and Billy's Thundergruff though, getting some really good shots into that Sphinx of Uskav, and a Great Unclean One getting some good damage too. But unfortunately, yeah, Cetra and the Sphinx of Uskav just didn't take enough damage to die. The Great Unclean One now had an aura with -8 leadership. Damn. Don't tease. He is recovering vigor. Sphinx break time. Yeah, maybe. Just doing some psycho charging, get some vigor back and charge back in. Nah, it probably isn't. But yeah, GG to both players there. And we are seeing some pretty fun back and forth. But in the end... Oh, the Skeleton Horse Archers did okay. They were just able to sit back and just keep chipping away. But yeah, the missiles did a good chunk of the work here, and while still being quite healthy. So they managed to hang on till the late game. And yeah, victory belongs to the Tomb Kings in the end. Okay, let me just check if we have any more replays coming in, and if not, then this should be everything. So 2 more replays, and we're concluding the day. 1, 2, 3. Let me just check. Give me a second. Yep, that should be everything for the day. Alright, next up we have... Oh no! Empire versus Dowry Grudge match! Oh, Sunmaker versus this mass. Oh, I don't feel so good for the Dowry right now, because this is gonna be rough. Alright, yeah. This might be a problem for the dwarves, because if there's one artillery they're scared of, that is the Sunmaker. That is gonna wipe their infantry formations. But we shall see if the Dowry make it out alive. And there's like 3 freaking long rifles. And they're all very good at like taking out infantry formations too. So the only saving grace for them is... Oh, it is a Vanguard deployment build. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Alright, so for the... Let's pause here because it's a full Vanguard shenanigans. Almost full Vanguard shenanigans for Dowry. Forgot about that. How could I forgot about that? The best bet you have as the Dowry against like an Empire army is just the full Vanguard jump them with miners and rangers, and now you can have another unit of Vanguard deployment unit, the Doom Seekers. You can also bring Nor Grimling Iron Breakers, but I guess they're a little bit slow and clunky, so you might want the lighter, quicker Brotherhood of Grimnir and Doom Seekers. But anyways, a line of miners blasting charges flanked by a couple Brotherhood of Grimnir and Doom Seekers. Behind them are the Buckman's Rangers mixed in with regular Rangers, a lot of crossbow fire damage, and on top of that, Buckman's Rangers can self-heal with that liquid fortification. So even if they get shot by missiles, they can try and regenerate and recover HP lost. 12 warriors on the far back, and leading the army is Ungrim Iron Fist once again. Looks like, I think, is this Drevlet? Let me just double check. I think it's... Oh, no, King Arthur is really taking a liking into Angrim. Now, on the other side, for the Empire Army, a front line of great swords for their anti-infantry armor piercing. Great to open up Dwarf Tinkens. But even then, their stats are quite mediocre with only 32 attack and 30 defense. Even after a bonus versus infantry, they still kind of struggles to break through certain Dowie defenses. Behind them are multiple handgunners. One of them silver bullets, and further behind them, a bunch of Hawkland long rifles. Is there like a? I swear I saw. Wait, there's no. Okay, yeah, no. I thought I saw like a no iron sight or something, but I guess I mixed up. Instead, there is the Jaeger Corps, the Hergig Jaeger Corps. With armor sundering, the Hawkland rifles with armor sundering, and has stock. Wait, no, sorry. What is that thingy? Black powder discipline. Increase accuracy and reload skill. Interesting. Only if they're not moving for 10 seconds or more, though. And further back, Sunmaker. Your best bet in clearing out dwarf formations, but when the dwarves already went past half of your firing range, you might struggle to use up all their ammo before the Dowie reach you. So we shall see. On the on the skies, leading the army is Balthasar Gelt, but he want to be careful here because all those rangers might start wiping out his HP with a torrent of crossbow bolts. But right now, the Doom Seekers is getting absolutely shredded by handguns and Hawkland long rifles. Great swords are moving in, and Brother of Grimnir are getting charged. Nope, they're charging in. And starts hammering those great swords and luring in some friendly fire, perhaps, from those Empire guns. Miners are charging in, some of them chugging out explosive charges, but the great swords don't care and instead just tank it like a shadow with their heavy armor, while the first line of miners starts getting broken off by by all those long rifles, and Sunmaker incinerating those poor rangers as well. Dwarf warriors are pushing in, but yeah, it looks like the great swords for once are holding the front line as they're dealing with an exhausted and depleted unit of rangers and miners as those Empire gunpowder is really doing the trick here. The Brother of Grimnir, despite taking half a unit worth of damage, they still managed to bring down almost an entire unit of great swords, and on the other side, these Doomseekers managed to push through and wiped out those silver bullets. Now they're moving in, maybe want to get to the Hawkland rifles. Some of the rangers managed to reach the enemy missiles, but yeah, I feel like these Doomseekers definitely want to just start cutting down those Jaeger Corps and maybe even walk over and kill the Sunmaker as well. Though the front line for the Dowie is in big trouble. Wait, what are you doing? Tactical reserve miners blasting charges all the way on the other side of the battlefield. That is not good at all. They desperately need everything into the front line there, but looks like the Doomseekers are ignoring everything and just keep pushing for those missiles at the back. Maybe they're gonna go after the Sunmaker. Yes, they are, but with only 3 models left, how much can they do? They don't even need a volley of Hawkland rifles to take everything down. Like, I would say even possibly the Sunmaker crew can beat them out, but either way, they're taken down by the Great Sword. Now Angrim is pushing in, trying to drive back those Hawkland rifles as they're annihilating those Dwarf warriors. And on the far side, some rangers came back as they have been driven off by the Great Swords, but the Great Swords are unstoppable right now. There is no anti-armor damage from the Dowie side at all. And yeah, the Great Swords for once actually doing a shit ton of work here, almost earning back their value. And while all these Buckmans at the back are getting wiped by handguns, by Hawkland rifles and whatnot, Great Swords continues to push, and these Buckmans are gonna be in trouble soon, especially when the Sunmaker is back online again now that the Doomseekers are dead and no longer threatening them anymore. Yeah, I think Empire got this one. Yeah. There's just too much missile damage, too much yeah, I thought like the Miners Rush would work, but the Great Swords frontline really held off those Dowie Rush. The armor helping them mitigate, like, how much damage they did was not important. The important thing is the armor helped them survive all those Miners blasting charges. And that means the Miners did really, really limited in the battle. And while the Great Swords just keep pushing, keep driving off the enemy rangers, denying them from shooting themselves, and cutting down the enemy units. And on the side there, the Doomseekers, they're very fragile, so a lot of shots going into them, and that means they're just going down like flies, unfortunately. Hotline Rifles did good. Yeah, they did very well. Sunmaker did alright. Not close to earning back its value, but it's fine, I guess. And yeah, handguns did alright. Mostly MVP, I would say, are the long rifles doing damage and great swords holding the line and beating back Dowie. And with only Ungrim pushing through, there's very little they can do there. There's just no mobility or any units to threaten the backline, as the Dowie struggles to break through the front line completely. Great swords being better than Chaos Warriors also helped. There was a time when this was an almost unbeatable matchup for the Empire, but things have changed a lot for sure. They have gotten a lot more nice tools, especially after the new DLC. But at the same time, I also feel like it's also, it's also because like the previous unbeatable scenario is not actually that unbeatable. It's just people are perceiving as such, because Dowie's if there's one like weakness to the Dowie box, it is a Sunmaker. If a Dowie is boxing and just kind of blobbing their units up, a Sunmaker will just wipe out half their army by itself. Like, you don't even need to move, just let the Sunmaker hit everything. Like, it can even kill artillery because of how accurate and good it was, but no longer the case seems like. But it's fine, the Empire got more tools now. Armor piercing, Searing Dooms is also really good against like infantry and whatnot, even against the Dowie with the spell resistance, so they did well. Now, oh no, it's Greece's go-to! 3 Goldfang Man-Eaters and 2 Giants! What the fuck was Ray smoking? Or what the fuck was he eating? What the fuck? These are 3 very interesting single entities. Now, the 2 Ogre Giants, oh wait, and there's no healing! What the fuck was Ray smoking? I mean, I guess Meat Feast is a healing, but like, come on! Like, not a single active healing that doesn't need charging. I mean, like, not a single healing spell. And you bring 3 very meaty single entity fighters that you probably want to heal? Damn, Race! And then there are 3 Goldfang Man-Eaters as well, so also very expensive fighters that you probably want to heal. Instead, now I'm just gonna go all in on Piercing Bolts of Burning. What the? What? I was not expecting that. What? What? Soon they will have chosen Imperials, but better if the Teutonic Guard does not change from what CA has been shown. Let's see. I mean, I'm not putting too much expectations. I don't want to like over expect things and have my expectation bite me in the ass, so like I'm not gonna think about it too much and just gonna wait and see what CA is gonna bring to the game. Like, yeah, I mean there's not really much, like there's no point to really spectate too much here, because things can change anytime, and like, I don't want to, like, 1, I want to manage my expectation and don't want to get disappointed, and 2, like, things can change anytime, so, like, yeah. Can't wait. Empire was relying on combined arms originally with a half-arse frontline and mid-cab, and now they will have top tier of everything. Oh boy. Oh boy. We shall see. We shall see. Now, for the army builds here, yeah. Nobblers, and then a couple goblin flingers or slingers behind them, and then more Nobblers, 3 Goldfang Man-Eaters, 2 Giants, and 1 Greece's Gold-Tooth, supported by a Fire Belly with Piercing Bolts of Burning and Flaming Sword of Ruin. These are not spells you see every day for sure. Usually it's just Burning Head and Fireball. But Niner spells have been seen for quite a while, in my opinion, and yeah, that is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Yeah. But yeah, let's see what happens here. On the other side for the army of... Wait, hold on, excuse me, is there a sec? Oh, that's not bad, okay. Alright, for the armies of Nurgle, a front line of Forsaken reinforced by Plague Toads. And we are seeing 2 Toad Dragons. The Nurgle army is also going in monster mashing as well. And Worshippers of the Crow, Regiment of Renown, Marauders of Nurgle, and supported by Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle with Fleshy Abundance and Fleshy Abundance only. Yeah. And some Rotflies. Interesting army build. We shall see how it performs. Let's just get this playing. As this is a weird one. This is a weird one for sure. It is a monster mashing. Both sides are bringing in tons of heal. Oh wait, no. One side is bringing on tons of heal. One side isn't. But the side that doesn't have heal is gonna be dropping fire damage to nuke enemy healing. We shall see if that is gonna work. Flinger is poking, but they're not doing a whole lot of damage. Both sides are in a bit of a standoff. As Nurgle is occupying the capture point and slowly gaining that capture weight. Ooh, although... Ooh, okay. Breath attack from Toad Dragon and Tamerken. Unspeakable Foulness. Doing some minor damage to Nobblers as Forsaken is going to come in and clean them up. Flinger is doing some very minor poke damage. But Forsaken, Worshippers of the Crowd charging in. Nobblers getting smashed. Things are going all in on every single side. What is this? Wait, what? Piercing Bolts of Burning! Oh no! I mean, it does really good damage to the Forsaken, but... Oh well, it did really good damage to both the Forsaken and the Plague Toads of Nurgle. The Toad Dragon dodged most of it, but still the engagement is lost to Nurgle here. As their units, the supporting units are buckling. And the Goldfang Man-Eaters are holding on just fine, smashing whatever is in their way. Over here, the Forsakens are holding a lot better. No piercing bolts of burning to incinerate them. Plague Toads of Nurgle are also holding... Ooh, Grease's Gold Tooth, dropping that everything one has. Dropping that payday ability. What is it called again? Cash Cascade ability for a bit of an attack buff. Not that it really matters, but it helps. Every little bit helps. Suffocating! Wait! What's... Billis? Thundergrowth. Wait, what? Something has suffocating here, and I'm not sure what was suffocating things. What? Oh, was it a breath attack from one of the Toad Dragons? It might be. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it was one of the breath dragon, Toad Dragon bad breath. But over here, Tamerken the Magalore is beating the shit out of the poor giant, but Grease's Gold Tooth is also just whacking as its Toad Dragon's ankles. So it's not too bad for ogres right now, but they're running out of support units in the vicinity. They need some Goldfang Man-Eaters to come in and help, but they're a little bit occupied by Roughlights and Plague Toads. Ogre Kingdoms are doing just fine on a lot of other engagements, just not over here, as Grease is taking a lot of damage as well. But alright, looks like the Toad Dragon is struggling. Healing is going to be coming in from the Nurgle caster. Fleshy Abundance, but the Toad Dragon is getting smacked by the Giant. Giant 700 armor, 700 weapon strength, 500 of that armor piercing, nothing to scoff at all. And the Fire Belly is an armor piercing combatant. Combined with the Goldfang Man-Eater just smashing up this poor Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle. And he is routed. That is a problem there. If he goes, there's no healing for Nurgle. And the double Toad Dragons are going to be done for. Looks like there is fecundity nearby. So it's going to heal the Toad Dragon as well. So healing's coming in. And the double Toad Dragon is beating the hell out of this poor giant. Grease's Gold Tooth is still relatively healthy. Still at half health as he has been healed for sure. As you can see, the heal cup right there. One giant is probably going to go down soon. Another hit maybe. But there are so many Goldfang Man-Eaters coming in. And they are excellent combatants. They have cleaned up all those Forsaken with the armor piercing damage and Nobbler support. Cash Cascade giving them extra melee attack, and does it do damage? No, charge bonus and leadership, but extra melee attack, that's all they need to just keep punching down Tamerkin, the Mega Lord. And that is going to be army losses there as the Toad Dragon buckles and all these Cash Cascade giving all these man-eaters the buffs, helping them beat down everything in their path, getting some really solid damage overall. Very good game for both players. Great stuff. Unfortunately, the double Toad Dragon did not pay off. Tamerkin did some decent damage, but unfortunately the Toads and the Rotflies were not able to punch down the Ogres. If this was an Ogre Bull frontline, maybe they have a chance with the Forsaken's help. But these are Gold Fang Man-Eaters, and they have elite melee stats and leadership. Immune to psychology as well, I think. So these Plague Toads and Rotflies instead just got pummeled in melee combat, as there are some Nobblers providing that infantry support to their Ogre Overlords, their Ogre Lords. And the double Toad Dragons lack that anti-large damage. Even Tamerkin lacks the anti-large damage if he's not on foot, so not really trading well against Greases and all these Ogres. They did manage to knock out one of the Giants, but the Giants did do a number on them with that 700 weapon strength. So yeah, victory belongs to Ogre Kingdoms and Raced, who was playing as these Ogre Boys. And that is all for today's replays, I think. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy today's tournament battles. The winner for today's tourney is Raced, who did get a very clean 4-win streak. And securing victory, or, well, eating victory, devouring victory, is the Ogre Kingdoms. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, next week I'm going to be very busy with work, so I won't be able to host another tourney, but I will try to be back the week after. So, yeah, let's see what happens. Well, or maybe if I can squeeze on some time, maybe, I don't know. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed today's stream and tourney, whether you've been playing in the tourney or you've just been checking out the stream and watching the multiplayer content. And we'll be back with more multiplayer combat in the future. Be sure to subscribe and like the video for a little bit of that algorithm boost. I will be very grateful for that. But for now, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all surviving the heat fine, because I think we managed to survive the heat wave today with a frozen hot water back and managed to pull out my spare fan. One of my other fan died on me, so that was not ideal. But the second fan, my spare fan, managed to work for now, so that's fine. And yeah, I hope you all have a good time and have a good weekend, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy the new patch, and I'll see you all in the next one. Tactical Lich signing out.